Welcome to WARB 333. This broadcast is for the collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it does not resonate, check your moon, rising, Venus, and your north node. If it does resonate, like, share, subscribe. This broadcast is for Capricorn July 2023.
Now for this breaking news. Archangel Haniel, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back.
In the sector of the self, love begins. Your cup is about to overflow, Capricorn, with joy, happiness, and positive feelings at this time. Therefore, new love is coming in for some of you, and this opportunity beckons. Now, for others of you, this doesn't necessarily mean a physical love. It could represent the passion that you have for an idea or a goal that you have at this time. And this is a creative endeavor for some of you. This would be a perfect time to open yourself and your heart to the higher vibrations and loving energy of the universe. For some of you, it's time to get the past issues resolved and forgive yourself as well as others. When this is attained, your heart will truly open and be ready to receive the new roads leading you toward love will be revealed at this time. In your work and career, Capricorn, at this time, foundation and achievements. This card confirms that what you've been building is now firmly established with a strong and solid foundation. You deserve this, and it's time for you to harvest the rewards for your efforts. What you sowed, you can now reap. Be open to receive as you've worked hard and have given so much at this time. Allow the universe to give a little back to you, for there has been an even exchange of giving and receiving in order to prime the pump of gratitude and reinforce the law of attraction at this time. In your knowledge sector, choose wisely the Seven of Cups in Tarot. Some of you have a vision or a goal at this time that you want to achieve, but you have a lot of choices and scattered energies and unrealistic expectations at this time. This prevents you from attaining what you desire, Capricorn. Opportunities are bountiful, but there's a decision to be made at this time. This card reminds you that the options are now around you, may appear to have all the influence and power that you are seeking, but in reality, you're in control and responsible for all the choices you make. You need to take time and think, analyze, and carefully look at the different possibilities that are in front of you. Don't be too hasty because you feel pressured, and don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the area of your choices. Focus and make a wise decision, one made emotionally or in desperation will not help you at this time.
This just in, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill, It's important to be yourself.
In your family and history sector, the Shadow card. This represents the Moon card in Tarot. This card also represents emotions, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. This is a world of constant flux. The one thing is certain, everything changes. This is calling you, Capricorn, to action. The time is now when you may have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must also learn to confront what you've avoided and walk courageously through it. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself, and as it does, so do you. This card also promises that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you'll discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once avoided, ignored, or pushed aside. This card also indicates that it's time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it, or if need be, to turn it down. The body is one big psychic antenna, so remember that you're in control of how high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing at this time for some of you. In your finance sector, temptation, the devil. Capricorn, you showed up in your own reading again. This card represents addictions, self-limiting behaviors that need to be addressed for some of you at this time. When you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material, physical world and its pleasures. When we become disconnected from Spirit, the source that once nourished us, it's often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forgotten or forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone or even work, hence the term workaholic. This card is calling some of you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people in relationships in my life giving me energy or are they draining it? Capricorn, learn to embrace your fears and all your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness at this time. Reward for a job well done. What this card represents, it's a time of recognition for a completed project for some of you. The hard work, skill, and expertise, as well as craftsmanship. These abilities are now being honored, but don't forget to also pay homage to yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve it, Capricorn. This card also comes to represent a family or a group of people coming together, all of whom are aiming and striving toward a common goal. Accept the help that's being offered right now, and more possibilities are in the works. So be sure to lay a solid foundation from your past achievements, and this will help you to be ready for the next opportunity. In addition, Capricorn, this is also a reminder to take care of your physical body. After all, It's what carries your soul around in this material world. In your love sector, Capricorn, fertility, which is the Empress card in tarot. Through this card is the manifestation of growth, and that's on the horizon for some of you. You're the creator, and the seeds that have been planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, are now ready to give birth into your world. Capricorn, be patient as you watch your seeds take root and grow. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy. Also, open yourself to the life force of the universe. Now, this card also represents femininity and Mother Earth, who is calling to you at this time. The arms of her beauty are reaching out, and she wants to embrace you on her seashores, mountains, forests, and gardens. Go to her and meet her halfway. Acknowledge that the same energy that makes up the heavens, earth, planets, animals, and mineral kingdom is also part of you. Start nurturing yourself and infuse your soul with love and compassion. Soon others will see and feel your devotion. Also, as you interact with others around you, or even if you're in the midst of solving a problem, use gentle care and kindness as you handle such situations at this time. Act from a loving space of your heart center. The benevolent energy that resides there will assist you in making sacrifices in order to care for and help others, as well as yourself.
Now for this breaking news. Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others.
In your offspring sector, the waiting game. Capricorn, this card indicates that you've worked hard to set things in motion in certain areas of your life, and now you're waiting for the results to come to fruition. The number 2 is all about choices and decisions. In the past, you may have been afraid of making decisions or choices, but now you're no longer held prisoner by this fear or the constraints of old beliefs. Expect the best and be open to the limitless powers of your intuition, which is presently very strong, so trust and use it to assist you at this time. In your community sector is deception and envy, the 7 of Swords in tarot. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be at this time. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. You've worked hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments at this time. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned. Have a plan B, Capricorn, as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. Also, this card represents strategy, so some of you might be using strategy at this time to handle a situation that you didn't think you had to handle before. Use your intuition at this time. Clarifying Capricorn in your self sector is number 4, inexperience. You are characterized by a kind of youthful folly at this moment, and you lack experience. It's best to postpone everything you have in mind while you try to find out more. There is, in fact, a risk of massive errors due mainly to your incompetence in the sectors concerned. Obey standards and regulations if you don't want to be punished, and don't lie, even to yourself. If you ask yourself some clear, precise, serious questions, or call on someone with experience, you will succeed. It pays to persevere at this time. Clarifying foundation and achievements is number 41, decline. Even if you find yourself in a negative situation, you need to remain calm. Accept without complaint this period of deprivation or small sacrifices. During lean times, you should not be ashamed of your impoverishment or bitter if others are outshining you. This acceptance will be the basis for a complete revival and an improvement. It's up to you to curb your anger, your impulses. If you dampen your passions, you will find the power inside you to succeed at this time. Clarifying, choose wisely. Number 63, after the end. The transition from confusion to order has been made, and the balance is perfect. This is a very favorable sign, but it still offers food for thought. In fact, it's when the perfect balance has been achieved that any move can trigger a decline. Be extremely diplomatic if you don't want to see what you've already achieved melting away. Don't relax, Capricorn, and take care to maintain this balance at this time, or otherwise problems will soon appear. You must persevere with caution and clear vision to benefit from the gains you have made. Clarifying the shadow is number 12. Stand still. Whatever area of life is involved at this time, whatever problems there are or difficulties to face, the watchword is beware at this time. Don't allow yourself to be taken in by any dream peddlers when it comes to work, money, or love. Even friends need to be kept slightly at a distance at this time. Confusion and disorder. You're weak on the inside and hard on the outside. Fruitful activity is impossible for the moment. Don't allow yourself to be tempted by glittering propositions. They would be dangerous for the moment. When you encounter meanness, take refuge in seclusion at this time. Clarifying temptation. Number 24, returning. This card indicates a decisive and positive turning point. Whatever the subject in question or the difficulties encountered, a natural movement is occurring. Old things are going to change. Don't rush anything in any unnatural way. Everything will unfold spontaneously. This new movement, Capricorn, is just starting. You mustn't leap in too early and spoil it. Rest, save your energy. Your time should be spent getting to know yourself better. Something or someone will be returning. Be confident while adopting a prudent and very sensible attitude in all circumstances. Clarifying recognition and reward. 52. Meditation. At the moment you can't find any peace. You are thinking all the time, and it's impossible to calm down for some of you. Don't allow your thoughts to race ahead further than the situation demands, and note that there is a time to launch into action and a time to rest. For the moment, if you want to be at peace with yourself and with the world around you, don't take any initiatives. Remain quiet. Only when peace is restored in your mind will you be able to decide, take advantage, to do some profound introspection. Clarifying fertility. Number 7, collective force. Whatever situation you have to face at this time, Capricorn, try to discover its hidden facets that may prove to be most dangerous. Act conscientiously and decisively. Only joint action will be successful in dealing with the problem, but only resort to other people's decisions if you have complete confidence in them. And if you can't act alone with the help of your self-respect, the decider must impose discipline, not through force, but enthusiasm. Justice and perseverance are the key to all going well at this time. Clarifying the waiting game is 33, retreat. The phase that you're going through at this moment is not favorable for some of you, so it would be best to quit the field, whatever it is. The situation is such that hostile forces are advancing, aided by the climate. In these circumstances, retreat is the right response, and this is precisely how you will achieve success. Don't confuse retreat with running away. Retreat is a sign of strength. It avoids a draining battle. You should beware of the people you are in contact with and perhaps consider severing relations with some of them, but without any anger. Clarifying deception and envy. 19, promotion. This is a period full of progress, Capricorn, with hope and joy. Everything is favorable and everything is ready to grow for some of you, which is increase and prosper. When all is going well in your love life, business, finances, or other areas, you tend to live as though the future held nothing but well-being. However, Capricorn, be careful. This auspicious period won't last forever. In the medium terms, everything will swing in the opposite direction, so it would be wise to think about this reversal in a timely fashion. If you anticipate disaster, you can overcome it. Deploy all your defenses. Don't neglect anything. Use strategy. In closing, Capricorn, use strategy where the 7 of Swords was. Choose wisely with the 7 of Cups. And have a wonderful July with love and light. Take care, dear souls.